Hey lovies, welcome or welcome back to my channel, Aries only, where I channel messages for Aries only. Today we're going to be doing a reading to see how your person is feeling about you. I'm just gonna do a quick sage and do a little cleanse. What, Kiki? Can you hear my kitty? Hi Mama, what happened? What happened? What, baby? Didn't you have the cutest meow ever? Okay. I love her. Hi, Mama. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some cards. I'm going to get some oracles first in order to get the overall energies, their overall feelings. We'll use tarot to go a little deeper after that and then get some messages at the very end. What was I going to say? Oh, feel free to shuffle now if you'd like, because I am going to get all the oracles out first before I start interpreting them. So what is Aries person's overall energy towards Aries right now? The person on Aries' mind. What is their message for Aries? That's two or more. What is Aries person overall energy? Okay, we have the Earth's heartbeat and the new pearl. What is... Oh, okay. We have Chiron, kind of in reverse, but we'll see. And then we have this smoke energy here. Okay. Look at these. What is Aries person's overall energy and feeling toward their person? Oh, luck is on your side. And what do you need to release? What is Aries person's? Emotions are running high. Super moon with prosperity lies ahead. What is Aries person's overall energy? We have thinker. With chop wood on the bottom of the deck. And is Aries? Oh my gosh. Mercury. Mind and speech. Again, the mind coming through twice here with Lilith, wild femininity. Okay. Let's get a quick message from them. What is Aries person's overall energy towards their person right now? How are they feeling? I'm sorry, I don't remember if I cut the deck. Okay. Mistakes. I wish I could right my wrongs. Okay. With inseparable, our love is always there despite the distance. So, okay. I mean, clearly, I think this person is feeling some type of way about something that has gone on in the past. Chiron is an energy of healing. It's also the energy of like the wounded healer. So maybe this person is thinking back. Maybe they see you in that way, kind of like they're feeling like they've wounded you, and meanwhile, it's like you still are being so generous and such a beautiful person towards them. Do they deserve it, or you're like helping them out or something like that? With that, it's like they've wounded you but you still want to like help them. I don't know, I'm kind of getting a vibe like that. Let's look at this Chiron energy to see and get a little bit deeper into it. Chiron: wounds, teachings, and paradoxes. Okay, cool. Chiron is a cosmic enigma. In Greek mythology, he is said to be the rejected son of Saturn, who through the pain of abandonment becomes a great teacher and healer. Such is the paradoxical nature of this minor planet. It demonstrates that our pain is a great resource. It will guide us to our deepest purpose if we are able to observe it slowly, gently, and with support. When the Chiron card appears, know that you are being called to deepen the work, to delve into tender parts of yourself that require patience and forgiveness. Victim mentality will get you nowhere. Your past blaming. It's time to let your painful experiences serve as a beacon of light to others. Chiron reminds us of where we've been and where that allows us to go. To ponder the story of your scar. Depersonalize your pain by thinking of a person you love and admire. Contemplate their story. How have their wounds served their deeper purpose? I feel like this person is doing that when in regards to you in some way. How have their wounds served their deeper purpose? They're almost like trying to model themselves after you or something, I'm getting. Chiron is a symbol of betwixt and between, half man, half horse, neither a planet nor a star, both wounded and healer. In what ways are you paradoxical? Is this part of your strength? So it's like maybe this person is looking at you and almost like, I feel like they're trying to like absorb some of your energy in a way where it's like, not in a like parasite way. Parasitical, is that a word? But like a parasite, but almost in a way of like, I want to learn from you. I'm getting a vibe like that, or I want to almost be like you. I feel like they're trying to not look at their mistakes in such a way that they're beating themselves up for it. Even though I think there is a lot of tumultuous emotions attached to their mistakes, they're trying to depersonalize. That part really stuck out to me when I read it. Like, I feel like I was saying that at the beginning, that they're using you as like a model, or what happened between you as a model and the way you treated them. And maybe they're thinking like, if you could be strong and sort of carry yourself with grace, they can, towards them, they could do that towards themselves. And it's the paradox that I feel like this person is like, what is the paradox within them? Like, that card was asking us to question about ourselves, but we're talking about this person here. So I think their paradox is that they are, like I was saying, looking at you, thinking you're this great, healing, beautiful person, and they're almost seeing themselves as wrong, like, and they're only seeing the mistakes that they've made, but they're not realizing that they too have that healing energy within them as well. I feel like this is a very important moment on your person's journey. We have a number 44 and a number 11, so I feel like they're making like spiritual progress. And with Mercury here, I feel like they are thinking about this in a more, I want to look into this thinker. I want to see what it says, because I feel like there's like an answer there. Okay, strategy, being analytical and logical. Love is not, I'm reading the relationship message. Love is not logical, but when you choose a partner, it is good to have things in common other than desire. This is a time to weigh the pros and cons of your partnership. If there is enough common ground, go for it. If not, there are other fish in the sea. Don't force it to work. And should others tell you who they are, take them at their word. Now is not the time to indulge in a fantasy, no matter what. In this case, the facts are the facts. And then the regular, just overall message for this card is: the ability to reason and strategize is the focus now. Take things at face value and follow the logical path. Your calculations will prove to be correct, for in this moment there is no deeper meaning than what is obvious. Things are exactly as they seem. You have all the information you need. Keep it simple and you will win the game of life you're playing right now. So I feel like they're struggling to keep themselves balanced and think about things in a new way. Like I was saying, I feel like they are trying to like absorb your energy to some degree and kind of like model themselves after you. I want to just like keep saying that. They could be thinking a lot about the communication between you with Mercury being here. That's like third house energy. And I think they're also thinking how they could, what they could say in order to repair the situation between you. I wish I could right my wrong. She has like a pen and a paper in her hand. Perhaps they've tried even like journaling about this, writing you a letter, typing out a letter. But it's almost like the speech they would make in order to right their wrongs just never comes out right. I feel like they feel that it has to be like bigger than it really has to be, just like the way this planet, it's like taking up the whole card. Okay, like we get it, like it's an intense moon, but like it doesn't need to take up the whole card here. It's like it's almost like they're imagining they have to like have this grand plan when really it's like the facts are the facts. Like speak on the facts, like this is what happened, this is why, I've learned this, let's give it another try. That was a little rhyme that they could make a little poem for you. I just thought of that in 10 seconds. No, I'm just kidding. But like, you know what I'm saying? The facts are the facts. Like, this is what I did. Like, own it. Like, I feel like they're I'm not even getting that they're over analyzing it, but they're almost like thinking this has to be like a very grand gesture, like grandiose, almost like too much. And just how this was talking about like, oh, Chiron is like a little planet. I feel like but it's like a very important one. So I feel like it serves like a great purpose, like a healing purpose. It's almost like you don't need to be this big, huge moon in order to get your point across. Like speak from the heart. This person probably already like knows what to say, but they just don't realize that they're trying to like make it like, I mean, it's good that they're trying to make it special, and it's good that they want to like make a grand gesture and things like that, but it's almost like they're making it a little bit too much in their head, and it's discouraging them. So let's see what else we can get from them. How is your person feeling, Aries? We have the World. How's Aries person feeling towards them? The Three of Swords. The Lovers. How is Aries person feeling towards them? The Ten of Wands. The Ten of Cups. With the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe they feel like you're waiting on their word here, like you're waiting to hear from them or something, but it's like they're confused, they don't know where to start. I feel like they initially got inspired to like fix something between you, but then they got caught up in like the details with Mercury. It's like the little details. So now they're like struggling. Yeah, I think they might have an idea that you, or they're wondering, do they want to hear from me or something like that. But okay, so we have the World. They definitely want to fix this, I would say. With the World, they want to like have some sort of success here. They want to end one chapter in order to like begin another. Like it's almost like this person and this person, oh my god, the naked people, they look the same to me. So it's almost like they want to walk here and be here, standing here with you, and Archangel Raphael, the angel of love here. But it's almost like there's this big obstacle in the way of like this big elephant in the room, if you will. How do I deal with this heartbreak? I feel like it's in the past. It just seems like I'll never find the right words. Like that's what's keeping them stuck. It's like they're looking back like, should I just forget this? I believe that is what they're thinking about here. And maybe they feel like they don't have a good explanation of like, well, why did you break my heart? Well, I don't know. Why did you walk away from me? Why did you end this in the past? I don't know. Why did you make the choices that you make? I don't know. Like maybe they don't know. But the facts are the facts. I was an idiot. That's why. Like, you know, it's like they think they have to come up with like a graph and like a chart of like, this is exactly my mood fluctuated because I ate peanuts and then had a rough day at the office. Like, I don't know. Like they think they have to like, I feel like describe to you in detail, and they don't really know themselves. So maybe they almost like want to figure that out before they come towards you. But with the Lovers and the Ten of Wands, it's almost like they've They feel that they're feeling guilty. That's like the emotion I feel like that's running high. They're like, I had this chance here. I was presented with this choice in the past. I feel like they're thinking about the way they handled this in the past. That's what I feel like this is. They're like, I was presented with this choice in the past, and it's like I missed out on something that was like, you know, maybe like my dream person, the 10 of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles, somebody that really could have been my life partner, somebody that I could have had a family with, like somebody that I just like would have been so emotionally fulfilled with, and they're a really good person and things like that. But they're like, why did I do this? Like in the past, it's almost like feeling like you're in the Garden of Eden, like the nakedness and everything, and then now he's clothed, like walking away, walking out of it, like he left the garden, like he listened to the devil, like whatever it was, like, you know, the toxic thoughts, like an addiction, like, you know, another partner, something like got in the way that he listened to the snake and just exited, and left Eve or whoever, you, in the garden by yourself. And it's like they missed out on their happy ending here. So I feel like they're really thinking a lot about the past. And I think this is like the focus for me right here. Why did I do this? Why did I make this choice? Like, maybe they feel like also you had no choice but to leave. They understand that they like broke your heart. You had to exit. Maybe they knew that you were like waiting to hear from them. I think I was saying that. And if there was a choice that they made where perhaps like you guys had plans or something, or you went out once and then you just like never called them again, like, or something, they were like waiting to hear from you for a little while, or you were waiting to hear from them for a little while before you maybe completely ended things in your mind, and they just kind of never followed through. They think about that a lot. But they're feeling like as happy as they could have been with you, that's how upset and guilty and sad and burdened they feel by this, the fact that they messed it up. They know that it was them. I wish I could right my wrongs. But I feel like if they would just set this down, which I think is what they're trying to do, they're very confused. I just saw the King of Swords. They have to get more in that logical mind. Be like, okay, you know what? I fucked up. Guess what? I fucked up. Oh my God. I messed this up. Like, what's the worst case scenario? That this person never talks to me again. But what's like the worst case scenario? That like, you know, well, let's go back to the first one, that this person never talks to me again, that I try to say like I'm sorry to this person, they're like, F you, like I want nothing to do with you. Okay, but what's like the real worst case scenario? That this person like goes on thinking that I'm never sorry for the rest of their lives, like I'll never, like this is something I'll regret, like having this regret for the rest of your life. I feel like they are seeing you as this kind of a healing person. So my bet is, even if you don't want to be with them, maybe they think you're in another relationship, or you may have be married or be having a family or something, but it's like, regardless, worst case scenario, like there could be an apology and an acknowledgement of like, oh, thank you so much for saying that, like, no, like I appreciate that, like, you know, obviously, like, okay, I'm living this life now, but I really like appreciate you saying that. And like this person can go about their life and know that like they at least tried to make it right to some degree. But they're not seeing it that way. They're not seeing anything right now. They're just kind of like caught up in their own emotions here, thinking about this in a way. I don't think that is fruitful as of right now, but can be later. But that's like the worst case scenario. I mean, perhaps they could come up to you and apologize, and you could be like, no, that's, I've missed you, and you know, I really didn't want to leave, but I mean, it didn't seem like you wanted me to stay, so I kind of had to like bounce for like my own self-esteem here, you know. But I always wish you nothing but the best, and I don't hold a grudge. Like maybe it's something like that, where something like that could happen, but it's like they're too afraid to find out. They're kind of like burying their head, not wanting to look. So, all right, I'm curious to see what messages they're going to have for you here. Let's see. What would Aries person most want to say to Aries right now? When I come back, I'm coming back. Right. Okay. So it seems like they want to like come up with the right plan, and that's why maybe they're hesitating. You have such a healing presence. Oh, right on, Chiron. All right. Beautiful. Anything else, Aries? What would you most want to say? What Aries person most want to say to Aries? You don't tolerate any disrespect, and it's fucking hot. Yeah, I feel like you did leave. And they definitely see your value here. You're mad chill. But that's what I'm saying. I feel like you didn't like go crazy. You just kind of were like, all right, like, I'm not gonna like, even if it felt painful, that's not what they saw. You always have such nice things to say. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I feel like the way you treated them, or even, I don't know, if you haven't talked, it's like they know that you're a nice person and they're probably just like, I think it's scary for them to think about you being mean to them. I love the way your brain works. A lot of this is just very complimentary of you, and I know I need to grow up. They know it was them. They know they acted immaturely. They know that you're kind of like a package of like having like this healing presence, being very nice, being chill, smart or interesting, something about your brain that's interesting to them. Like, you are holding your own here, not tolerating disrespect. They find it very attractive. So let's grab some of these, more of these messages and see. I don't need that here. I don't know why I have that. But slay today. What's the message? Okay. What is Aries person thinking, feeling? What would they most want to say to Aries right now? Shadow side. You made me realize my flaws. I feel like whatever happened between the two of you, like I was saying, like that devil won out, and then it really made them upset, and they needed to like that to happen in order to like realize something about themselves. This says responsibility in reverse. I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs. I don't know what that means, and it's in reverse, so I feel like maybe this is saying they don't want to chase after their finances anymore, and they're ready to like more so give into their emotions. Commitment. I want you to be a part of my future. Oh, cute. Damage. We are both hurting from this. Maybe they just want you, but look, understanding. I see your side of the story. I feel like they do understand what has happened and the damage that they've caused. They're thinking a lot. Time and sabotage. I'm afraid it's too late to take action. Sabotage. Like, maybe it's been a while since they did this, and they feel like, what could I even say if I came back? Like, hey, I know it's been 3 years, but I miss ya. Like, that's probably why they're like, oh my God, do they have a family? Or maybe you really do. And irreplaceable. The way you love can never be matched. And then look, time. Their indecisiveness, maybe they feel like it's been too late, and they're afraid of like what you're gonna say. But clearly, like, there's something special here that they're seeing in you. So that's really good. That's a hopeful message to get if you're wanting to hear from them. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, comment, or subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, I will catch you in the next one, okay? Bye.